So I do a lot of hypnosis for entertainment. I do the fun shows and the fun TikToks, but we're going to do something a little more transformational. I'm going to use hypnosis to help relieve some stress. Okay. All right? So, because you mentioned that would be a cool thing to help you break through, because hypnosis is just about changing a belief. When we can shift your belief to become less stressed, it actually shifts into your experience, which is what we see the people in the fun videos do. Their experience is shifted to have this crazy fun experience. We can use it in a more serious way to help eliminate that stress. So on a scale of 1 to 10, say 10 being totally mega stressed and 1 being just not at all stressed, totally stress-free, where would you say you're at now?
I would say in the middle.
In the middle?
It's either I am or I just block it and I'm not. But
okay. But if you put a number on it, so like 5 if you're in the middle? Okay, so where do you want to be?
10, like as in non-stress, but which way you're looking at it. I want to be, if you're talking about 1 being the lowest.
1 is lowest, yeah. 10 is a lot of stress. We don't want to be at 10, right? No. All right, cool. So what we'll do is I'm just going to put you into what's called a hypnotic trance, which means you're not asleep, you're not passed out, but by shifting into the state where you become really focused on the sound of my voice and on the suggestion and the idea, it can begin to seep into your mind to create the experience out of the belief, all right? So what I'll have you do is focus right here for me. Take a deep breath in, close your eyes, and let yourself sleep. Focus on the sound of my voice, all the way down that amazing state of relaxation. Focus. You can allow these arms to get loose, limp, relax as they fall down to your side. You can let yourself go twice as deeply relaxed now, just like that. As you focus on the sound of my voice, I want you to imagine right now that you see a big ball of stress. In fact, I want you to imagine you're holding in your arms right now. You can lift up your arms as if you're actually holding a big ball of stress. And imagine you feel that ball. I want you to spin that ball. Spin that ball of stress in your arms right now. And as you spin it, I want you to notice that it gets smaller and smaller. The more that you spin it, the smaller that ball of stress gets. The more you spin, the faster you spin. And the faster you spin, the smaller and smaller that ball of stress gets as it gets lower and lower and smaller and smaller. The more you spin, the faster you spin, the smaller it gets, and the smaller it gets, and the tinier it gets, until eventually it gets to the point it's so tiny and so small, it is just gone and non-existent now. That ball of stress that was pretty big before is now just completely vanished and is completely erased. And I want you to imagine right now that you can see the word stress written across the front of your mind. You see the word stress in your mind, and I want you to imagine, just like an eraser, that word just vanishes, and it is now gone. And because that word is now gone, it wasn't just a word that you imagined seeing, but it actually was the representation of the stress in your mind. And because that word is gone, the experience of that stress has now gone as well, and has completely disappeared and vanished. Imagine a dial in your mind that was set at a level 5, that was the level of stress that you described yourself experiencing, has now suddenly changed to a 1. Because you've spun the ball of stress and shrunk it and made it even smaller and tinier. Because you eliminated the word and the experience and the representation of the stress in your mind, that dial has now gone down to a 1. And it's now at a 1 as long as you choose to leave it at that 1. I can't change it, only you can change it. And if you choose to leave it at a 1, it'll actually remain and stay at this 1 for the rest of your life if you choose. No longer be as stressed as you choose or decide to be. That stress is not even there, and it won't ever come back as long as you choose to keep it gone. Feeling absolutely incredible, full of life, full of amazing confidence and energy and wonderful positive energy in every way. Feeling absolutely incredible. Let yourself 1, 2, 3, awake. Opening your eyes, doing great. All right, how you feeling?
Good.
Feeling good?
I am.
Feeling more than good?
Amazing,
I'm
yes.
feeling amazing, all right. What changed in like 2 minutes?
I feel more free and more like open. It's weird. Like I feel like just more relaxed. I'm like more clarity and not focused on either past or present or past or future. Just in
in the moment, in the now, because the now is all that we ever have. Right?
Exactly. It's so precious. You got to hold on to it forever.
Exactly. But you feel like you're holding on to it a little tighter now?
Yes,
yeah?
Of course.
All right, my friend. There you go.
Thank you.
And that didn't take long at all, did it?
Not at all.
All right, and there you go.